Okay, guys, we're right back where we left off at with a dart. It is Monday, July 27th. We got 4 days until the Mopar Nationals. Yeah, I think it's time to take the car down for its first shakedown pass. We're going to drive it up the road. The thing did hit second gear in the driveway, going real slow, so I adjusted the kick down out a little bit. So yeah, we're just going to take this thing for a little cruise. Let me see here. I got some shocks down here. Picked them up from O'Reilly's earlier. And so we're just going to go ahead, put the shocks on. Probably going to do that after a cruise. We'll get that out of the way. We get the shocks on, and then, I don't know, we'll go from there. We'll figure out what else the car needs. Definitely needs a little more work, but, and then one of my overdrive switches was messed up, so I did go get another one. So hopefully get that all working. Get it all finally wired up and rigged up. So having the overdrive and the lockup would be really cool. Then it would be more than a 904. So that'll be sweet. Truck looking good back there. Look at this thing. Probably see this at the Mopar Nationals this weekend if you're going. Think about driving that Saturday, maybe Friday on the Dart, or maybe vice versa, depending on how much we get done on this car or not. But all right, well, let's go. Okay, I'm getting a little bit of shakedown time. Drove this thing out to my mom's house. So far, so good. Looks like it's got a little power steering leak. It definitely needs the kick down adjusted to have a little more oomph to it because it shifts kind of early still. So I'll go ahead and adjust that and we'll go from there. Okay, we're on our maiden voyage and getting the shift linkage adjusted. Seems like it's doing a lot better now. It also does not have rear shock, so I'm bouncing like crazy. Yeah, that seems way better. I gotta figure out that my overdrive and the lockup switches aren't quite working, so I gotta figure that out. But seems like the transmission's shifting good. The brakes are there. They don't work real great, but second gear, third gear. There's a dog up in the road. Got 40 pounds of oil pressure. Oh, God. Watch out for dogs. Doggy. Yeah, I don't know if I don't have a good ground on that. Probably more than likely because it's on a painted piece of the dash, I think, so. Just the fuzz more, make it shift a little higher up. Might get 2 turns out on the kick down on that, but so far so good, man. Definitely think I need that distributor limiter plate because this thing definitely seems like it's got way. Doesn't have enough initial timing in it, it seems like. Just made our maiden voyage. Great success. Nice. Did good. There is a power steering leak here, so I think I may go through and put like a copper washer under that fitting I put on because it definitely seems like it's leaking. And I think it might have had an O-ring on it, so maybe I'll do that too. Got to figure out the overdrive and the lockup because it's not working, and I may bring the kick down back just a fuzz more. That way it'll actually shift a little bit faster, or it'll hold gears longer, I guess, actually, but not shift faster. It was shifting too fast to begin with, but man, thing actually runs and drives pretty decent. It definitely needs the brakes figured out because they're kind of awful, and I don't think the rear brakes are working at all, but pretty good. Well, who if it isn't the shop manager coming to visit while I'm working on these switches? What are you doing, Ricky Jack? Ricky Jack. All right, well, now he's going to be in my way. Dang it, Ricky. Doing what managers do is being a nuisance. I'm just kidding. He's all right. Okay, well, I got the overdrive switches done. I got the new shocks in the back here from O'Reilly's. So hopefully this thing rides a hell of a lot better. It can't be any worse. That thing was bouncing all over the place. It was pretty bad. So I'm going to bring it down. We had a power steering leak. I'm going to change the O-ring on that, and then I think I ought to be done for the night. So I went ahead and changed that O-ring on this. You can kind of see it's got a little rip in it, and on top of that, it's probably 50-some years old. So we're probably close to 60 years old, depending on what it came off of. But anywho, so I got a new O-ring on that. I'm hoping that the tapered end that's on the end of it that goes into that, like the flared hard line, is not screwed up, because that would be way harder to fix. But yeah, so here we are. I got to refill the power steering fluid. Make sure it's got enough. It's a little low now just from leaking, but I don't really want to open that giant jug of Dexmark there, but you know, maybe I will. I don't know, whatever. Yeah, so I think that's about it for the night. Say goodnight, Ricky Jack. Ricky Jack. All right, guys. Be back at it tomorrow. Now it's Tuesday morning. I got a title and some belts to go get for the dart. So the belt I got is too long from Napa, so I'm going to go get the right length one because I found another one that fits. Called to get insurance, so I got to get the title done and tags for the car, and then should be good to go from there. Then I got to actually start driving it not illegally. One title and a license plate later, I think it's ready to hit the road. All right, I'm back here adjusting some kickdown linkage, so we'll see how it does. That's a little too soon, but it's a little better. Before I didn't want to shift, so let's see if I can adjust it a little bit more. It looks like the kickdown linkage is running into there's a brake line on the firewall, so this thing did bark second gear though, which is kind of cool. And also, just from messing with the toggle switches, it seems to me like the lockup works. Yeah, you can hear it kick in there. The overdrive isn't working, so I got to figure out something there. Oh, maybe it just kicked in. Hell, I don't know. Maybe it just takes a second. I don't know. Old cars, man, you just never know. Okay, I figured it out. It just takes forever to hit overdrive. So here, third gear. There we go, overdrive. Then we'll lock the converter. Oh yeah, that's nice. Hell yeah, this thing's doing pretty good, really. Other than the brakes being terrible, but death trap brakes. Oh God! All right, yeah, it's definitely not scarier. So far, so good. I think the kickdown linkage needs some stuff moved around so that way it doesn't hit it. Like, it looks like it's hitting part of the firewall and the brake line. So, doing all right though. All right, we're doing pretty good, man. We got the kickdown adjusted. I think bark second gear. Oh, that's pretty cool. I'm so happy I put that shift kit in here. It works pretty good. Gives it a nice firm shift. Kick the overdrive on. I have to admit, I think cruise is pretty nice with the overdrive on. Hopefully it'll bark second gear. Back from dialing it in a little bit. Kickdown seems to be working pretty good. Thing will bark second gear, so I thought the overdrive and the lockup weren't working at first. Turns out the lockup on the converter, like the converter's just so tight it's hard to even tell that it locks up. And then the overdrive just takes a second for it to kick in. So once they're both good, they're on there. So idle sounds pretty good on this thing. summit cam's pretty good. So, pretty happy with it so far. We decided that the dirt didn't look good enough, so we got to paint the roof to make it look kind of like it's got a vinyl roof still on it. Now that you're back from your vacation or whatever the fuck you were on. But...
It's more than that.
Well, the shop manager said it was unapproved, so if you do it again, you're getting another point and you're getting fired.
Get fired?
Yeah.
Okay.
But now it's time to lay down some paint.
Hey,
Only the finest Rust-Oleum for our dirt.
don't you cuss on this here radio. Just remember that.
What the f are you talking about?
Exactly. Your granny would wash your mouth out with soap.
That's all right. I bleep it all.
Mm-hmm.
So it's now Tuesday night, which means we got like 3 more days.
Yeah.
And
You're down to figuring out why the brakes don't break as breaky as they should break.
yeah, and try and help it idle and mess with the kickdown linkage maybe a fuzz more, but otherwise it will probably make it. So
May or may not clean the bird poop off of before you turbo spray it.
I'm just gonna paint over it.
Okay.
Yeah. Only the finest painted bird for this project.
That's true.
Now, if you've never used a turbo can, it's like a Marlboro 1000 cigarette in paint can terms, but these things do work pretty good. It's bigger than you even.
Yes.
But yeah, they're pretty nice. They give like a,
Not that I'm bragging.
they got like an 8-inch fan to them, so they like,
Yeah.
you could paint like a whole roof in like 4 stripes, which is pretty nice.
8-inch fan. How you?
He's getting out on you again.
Hey.
All right, we're going to go ahead and lay down a stripe on this thing. Man, these just work killer. It takes like no time at all to paint something with these. Hell, maybe one can will get it.
Yeah, let's see why not.
Come on now.
Super spray.
It is.
Jimmy will paint any car. $29.95.
I think it's almost empty now, but
Well.
that's all you get.
Yep.
Definitely stinks though. Well, hopefully this will look a little bit better. This car originally had a black vinyl top on it, and this will probably look fairly close, I guess, just because it's, you know, kind of textured looking from all the crap that's on here. But I don't know. It should look better than it did with just the goldy kind of just covered up looking crap that was on there. So hopefully that turns out decent. I'm going to let it dry, and I think I'm going to bed for the night. So we'll see you Wednesday. So it's now Wednesday morning. Got the roof painted last night, so I'm getting ready to peel all the masking off of it and reveal what it looks like. But we're down to just 2 days before this thing's got to be like 100% ready to go to the Mopar Nationals. So we're getting down to the wire on this. Probably got some things to figure out on the brakes. Otherwise, I think it's doing pretty good. So I think drivetrain wise, it's pretty well set. So I guess we'll just keep working on it, trying to get it where it needs to be. Always the most fun part is peeling all of the masking up, of course. There we go. Well, last night you got the hood thrown on it and some of the front end sheet metal. Took the little stupid bumperettes off of it because they look dumb. Obviously, the hood doesn't fit that well. It needs adjusted. Passenger door hits the fender when you open it. But look at that sassy faux vinyl top I got on there. Yeah. Painted that with just some spray paint, and it looks actually not that bad. I'm kind of surprised. It actually turned out pretty decent looking. Not too hateful. Looks pretty good for an old Dart. Definitely need some wheels and tires and some other things, but it'll be a nice little cruiser when we get it all dialed in. Definitely needs a lot of dialing in. I think it needs one of those distributor limiter plates because it definitely does not want to idle in gear. And maybe a little bit looser of a torque converter because this one's super tight, but we're getting there. It's been doing pretty decent. I'm back in the shop with our newest employee. So we've been messing with this thing all day. It is now Thursday and the show is tomorrow. So last minute going through, we had to change the master cylinder because the brakes were not working very well. I had a disc brake master and it's got drums on it, so the rears weren't working. We changed it for another one and couldn't get the air out of it, so we had to put a whole new master cylinder on it off another car. And we've been messing with the tow. I finally got the kick down fairly figured out, so I think it's working pretty good now. Found up something with the distributor cap and it was shaking, so it's all good now. I got it fixed. And I think we're about to do some shakedown time on it, so give them a thumbs up.
Ride's pretty good.
Yeah, not too bad.
Know what they're doing.
Who, me?
Me.
What do you mean? I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't know what it's supposed to feel like.
Liar. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, it does pretty good. We got the brakes figured out, so they're decent now, and it's doing pretty good. So we're going to put some miles on it, and hopefully it'll be all ready for tomorrow. We're going to go wash it up, and then we'll be all nice and good. Great success. All right, now we're out getting our first tank of fuel with it. I already put a decent amount in it, but we'll see how much this thing holds. Stuffed in the back. It's getting there. Oh, yeah. There we go. First time washing the bad girl. It's a nice freeway cruiser doing 70-some mile an hour. That overdrive and lockup's pretty nice in this. It works good. Nothing like some good brake or some break-in miles, not break-down miles.
Yeah, break in, not break down.
Shakedown miles. So it's doing pretty good. Well, we drove about 16 miles out here to our favorite local Texas Roadhouse. I think didn't miss a beat, cruising 75, 80 up the freeway most of the time, so did pretty good. We're pretty proud of this little guy. Well, after a nice cruise out to dinner, got the windows all cleaned up. I think this thing's pretty much ready to go for tomorrow. Still doesn't want to quite idle in gear, but I think it's mostly just because I think it doesn't have enough timing, initial timing in it, and I need a limiter plate for the distributor. Otherwise, it's done great, man. This thing cruises right down the freeway pretty nice. So I guess you'll see us at the Mopar Nationals tomorrow. Well, today's the day, and we finally made it. We're packing up and heading to the Mopar Nationals. Well, we're stopping to get gas. We got a minor issue. I don't think our brake booster's working anymore. Our brakes were pretty decent yesterday, and they definitely suck now. So we may be trying to find a booster out at the show and swap it in the car corral section there while we're there. Also brought my friend Andrew with us. He's the guy that helped me out with the brakes. That don't work, unfortunately, right now. But let's get this really nice 71 Fury with a 360 in it. Car's super clean. Got them hideaway headlights. It's crazy to think that people just drove like cars that were the size of pickup trucks at one point.
Oh yeah. That's about the same as them.
Right. Yeah, I'm curious what we used on ours. I'll have to check the math on it. Well, after averaging our fuel economy, we got like 11 miles a gallon in this thing yesterday, so it's just not ideal, but you know, you would think with overdrive it'd do a little better. Successfully made it to the Mopar Nationals. All that 3 weeks of work for this.
Woo.
We're idiots. But hey, we made it. And our brakes suck balls, so. All that work and we finally made it. So it all worked out. I got the plug for my YouTube channel, so if you see it, look it up. Pretty nice 77 Dodge truck. Short wheelbase. That thing's cool. It's got a 318, and it costs too much money. It's funny on these Prowlers how they came with these trailers. If you got no trunk space, just haul it with you.
It's negotiable.
Dang, what's this guy doing? Trying to steal our thunder here with gold darts? What the hell? What year's this one? This is like a 67. Ours is definitely a smidge newer than this. I wonder if it's got any drivetrain in it. Negative. There's nothing in here.
Negative Ghost Rider.
Yeah. I mean, it's cool looking though.
Console.
Dude, you just know somebody took mushrooms in the back of this van at some point. That thing's cool. Look at that. It's got the wolves. There's 2 wolves in you. One is gay. The other is gay. You are gay. I like the mural on this thing. It's cool.
They painted that on there back in 73.
Really? Yeah, that's sweet. They must have been smoking crack in this van when they came up with the price for this thing. Holy crap. It's my favorite part here, looking at the car corral, looking at everything that's probably double what it should be price-wise. But it's cool to see things. All right, let's go find a hood. There's just something about these old boats. They're just cool. Chrysler 300. 300. Dang it, that's the exact hood I'm looking for. I want a 6-pack dart hood. Love that scoop, but ours is a 70, 71, 72, and this is like a 69 dart hood, so bummer. We're just out here corn dogging it. Corn dog. It's so hot. Milk was a bad choice.
It was a great choice.
The ice cream does look delish. Well, while looking, you can see there's remnants of scoops on this one, kind of like what this car's got. Not a set the guy's got, so I might go try and buy those real quick. Had them for a decent price, so I might run over there. Well, dang it, no scoops. We couldn't make a deal. Homemade, homemade scoops. We couldn't do it. Not for 150 bucks. I'd rather just wait and buy the right hood that I want, so.
Spend your money wisely.
Dang it, brother. Somebody got screwed over. They got these cards getting in here. Apparently Crofts Car Center in Lima is apparently a bunch of shysters, according to whoever put these in everybody's car, but that's nice of them. You feel free to pause that and read it if you care. Everybody says Mopar guys are white trash, and this definitely looks white trash. 100%. Got the rear end jacked on this thing. Hey, he's got that scoop my dad likes. Joe Dirt would be creaming his pants right now. Look at that. It's funny though, like this is gonna catch more attention than like a nice car here though. That's the funny part. Like this guy's got this B5 Super B and ain't nobody looking at that. They're looking at this. Man, my dad would be all over this. 69 M code CUDA 440. Got the little scoopages on it that he likes and all that. Big old big block in there that sucks and stuffed in there. It'd be impossible to work on. But yeah, I wonder if they went with a motor plate because it's hard to get motor mounts for these. Because they have a special motor mount that only fits an A body.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
My dad's got a set of those, and he's got the manifolds and everything for one of these. It's all big, like you never think you'd see a $5,000 set of cast iron exhaust manifolds, but they exist. But yeah, this thing's pretty cool.
Like the Max Wedge manifolds.
Yeah, big crazy ones. I like that blue stripe on there. That's kind of nice. It's like nice, subtle, like painted in. Small blocks, got a set of headers on it. This thing's a bad bird right here. What a unit. That's a cool one. I definitely dig that. Thing's old school, man, like 70s paint. Yeah.
Got that real nice big flake in there.
Yeah, I love this paint job. This thing's sweet. You know what sucks? I feel like the low red express trucks are like way too overpopular now. Like it's not cool anymore. Like I would rather have a ratty green one, like the one I have.
Yep.
Everybody's like, you gonna make a little red express of this? I'm like, why the would I do that?
Done too many times.
All right, everybody's got one of those. Dang, look at this thing. Survivor 72 Duster with a 340. Pretty cool, 30,000 miles. Bench seat 4-speed 340 Duster, that's cool. Huh, yeah, that's a neat one. That car's nice for being not restored. Very cool. Which just like my uncle's 344 speeds got sent at the house, same kind of color scheme. Silver with a black stripe, but this one's got the CUDA scoops. Pretty cool. Nice car. It's got that little weird vinyl top on it, which is cool. Oh yeah, got the Viper only parking here. That's a sweet Viper. The baby Viper, huh? You know, they always said Viper's just a big Miata. Yeah, what the heck is this? I'm still trying to figure it out. It's Hellcat swap, but
It's a Tugger, that's for sure. That's got the Hellcat.
yeah, what in the world? It's got slicks on it. That's an interesting vehicle. Not sure what to make of that one. Dang, look at that van. Woo. That's straight out of Hot Wheels. Crazy collection that they make. That's a cool one. Somebody did some work on that. This is too legit, man. It's got a chain for a steering wheel. You got footprint gas pedal on this piece, too? What in the world? Got that wood siding, got the brown shag carpet. This thing's a freaking Hot Wheels rig. Look at that. Man, this guy stole my idea. I had my friend make stickers for that. I was gonna put that on my truck. Dang it. Well, we got a whole lineup. We got the A bodies, the B bodies, and the C bodies. We got the ABCs here, but successful trip out. I'm thoroughly sunburnt. There's a nice cloud of smoke from everybody doing burnouts out there. Another good year at the Mopar Nationals, so be a nice little cruise on out of here, get some dinner or something, have a good night. We successfully made it to the Mopar Nationals, and we successfully left. And now, we're at the Olive Garden. Great success. Time to eat endless soups and salads.
And breadsticks.
And breadsticks.
Lots of breadsticks.
Oh, yeah.
Important.
All of the endless things.
All of them.
And I'm awfully sunburned. Pull that sleeve up. Let's see that sunburn. Ugh. Pasty.
You should see the back of your neck, dude.
Show the neck.
Oh my god, that's awful.
A little scorched. It's not ideal. We're out here slurping it up. Out here being complete fat ass the entire time. After we ate Olive Garden and had corn dogs and that trash can slice of pizza. Delish. I need a straw. Cheers. They ain't got no Dr. Pepper though. What the heck? What are they doing? Get your together, Sheets. Well, for a car that doesn't have any power brakes anymore and won't sit idle, it did pretty good. Drove right up the freeway like no problem. So, pretty proud of this little dart here. That thing didn't run a week ago, and here it is, making a 100-mile round trip. So that's pretty good. So we finally got back with the car. Let's go over a couple things on this. So we cruised down there and back, both ways, pretty good.
It did have some issues. It didn't want to idle, and it would like stall every time you throw it in gear. But it cruised down the road pretty decent. And the vacuum booster went out on the brakes, which kind of sucks. So the brakes suck balls. But so I decided that I was going to pull our Edelbrock carburetor off of it because I have a good working 4150 double pumper. This is off the Barracuda, and this carb is crispy. So after doing all that, I've come to the conclusion that this carburetor is gummed up full of junk. This one runs great on this, actually. Let me fire this thing up for you. Let's see here. Hit the key on this bird. Fires right up. Listen to this thing. Idle's so much happier. Hell, it sounds way snappier too. This obviously isn't the right application for a race double pumper, but take this thing off of here. Yeah, I think it runs great. Super crispy. So I love this carburetor, man. I got this thing dialed in from the Barracuda, and it is crisp. So I'm gonna have to do something with the carburetor on this thing because obviously it is not running good. It also sounds like it picked up a lot of power with this 650 on here. I think this is a 600 CFM carburetor, so this is a 650 race carb, and the Hollies are kind of known for this, the CFM rating being, you know, higher than what it is on an Edelbrock at the same CFM. So, man, this thing sounds wicked now. I bet this thing rips. So obviously we got some carburetor work to do on this thing. I'm not sure what we're gonna do, maybe buy a new carburetor, or I can try and go through that one. I've never had good luck going through used carburetors. If they're gummed up with junk, they never really seem to come through. But I tell you what, that 650 race brawler is money. That thing's so awesome. I love that carburetor. I've had it on like 3 or 4 different setups, and it works great on everything. This is probably the absolute worst application for one. It's obviously a cruiser. And the problem with it is like, you know, you'd smack into it and it would open the rear throttles when it really shouldn't, so. But yes, obviously, the perfect solution for everything is a race double pumper. So that's what the Dart's getting. Stay tuned for the next video on the 4150 getting put on the Dart. But I'm just kidding, we'll probably fix up an Edelbrock or something for it. Edelbrock's really good cruiser carburetors I found. I do love these Hollies, but this is definitely not what I would consider a good application for one. I think an Edelbrock would probably fit better, but anyways, thanks for following the build on this car for the last couple weeks. We successfully made it to the Mopar Nationals and back, which is awesome. This car did great, other than a couple little hiccups, but it's stuff we can fix, and we still got a lot of work we want to do to this car. So I think we got some dialing in to do, and I think this thing will be a really good cruiser when we're all said and done. So if you made it this far, man, thanks for watching the whole series, or just this video even. Thanks for coming along with us. I mean, it was an uphill battle to try and get this car done. It's really cool that we actually made it. So we met our goal. And, man, go ahead and give me a comment, like, subscribe, you know, follow me, give me a share, do whatever, man. I really appreciate anybody that watches. Hopefully met a couple of you at the show. If you wanted to come talk to us, appreciate it. Come on back for another video, and we'll do some more stuff with this Dart here. We'll do stuff with the Barracuda and my truck. So thanks again. Have a good one.